I think the problem is they're trying to do it very quickly because they want to get a lot done before the midterms, right? So they only have 24 months to enact real change.
Yeah.
And, did you see Kevin O'Leary talking about on CNN? He was saying they're not doing enough. They should cut more. He's like, if you want to, because he's talking about it from an entrepreneur's perspective. If you're taking over like a failing company that's filled with bloat and waste, and he's like, that is the government. He goes, you got to cut more. He goes, cut everything, cut it all out, and then find out what's necessary and rebuild it from there. Well, it was interesting because he was saying it on on CNN, and CNN they were like, panties were in a wad.
Oh my God! Well, the 5 people that watch CNN still were probably
there's probably 20. Yeah, but the thing about it is they're all united in their message. Whether it's MSNBC, I watched MSNBC the other day in the gym. Oh my God, it was awesome motivation to work out because these people looked morbidly obese, and they were given they had this language that they were speaking. It was like almost like they were translating from another language. Like it was all like it didn't make sense. It's like, we're in danger, it was the way they were talking. It's like my people feel like they're in danger, like they're being criminalized. We're being pushed out of society. We're being told we don't exist. And then, of course, you have to say you're an ally of the LGBTQ+.
You have to be an ally.
They're digging their heels in on all that stuff, though, which is that's not going to win anymore. That's too crazy. Even like kind progressive people realize like, you've done a weird thing with women's sports. You've done a weird thing with the safety of women in bathrooms. And it's not to say that some of these people who are legitimate trans people who really do just want to use the women's room and be treated like a woman, that's true too, but you open the door for perverts, and you're not admitting that. You open the door, you're just allowing guys with beards and hard dicks to wander around the women's room. And
how tough is it to just have a unisex bathroom, right? Most places, or a lot of places do, right? So you go, fine.
As long as it's not a big bathroom. The problem is a group, if it's all single bathrooms, but that's not economically feasible at like a stadium. Right. And that's where it becomes a problem. And then it's also this like weird cultural line where like, which bathroom do you get to use? Is like this is like a thing in Congress, right? Because there's that one trans person in Congress who, by the way, said that they do not want to use the women's room, so it's not even an issue. Yeah, no, and I think
notice
how I said they.
That was
very good, right?
You're
danced the line.
You're very sensitive. People always say that. How goddamn Rogan is so sensitive. But I think if most folks, right, who are in alternative, lifestyles, whatever, however you want to put it.
Right.
I think, they just want to get on with it, right? They want to be accepted. They don't want to make, and people make a fuss over it. They just want to move on. And then you've got a small minority that just can't seem to get enough attention. And when they can't get enough attention, then they do something, even more wacky.
Well, I think it's a problem with a lot of the people that are quote unquote leftists in general, is that they've been bullied and picked on all their life, and they've been fucked with, and now they have a gang, and now they're gonna go fuck with other people.
Yeah, it's not much of a gang, though, is it really?
But it's online. The words,
that's true.
The words they use online, it's like very attacking.
Yeah,
it's like this is like a core aspect of progressives right now online, is that when they're tweeting about stuff and when they're posting about stuff, it's very aggressive and very angry and insulting.
Yeah.
And that this is their way to demean, whether it's Pete Hegseth or Kash Patel or any of these people that are involved, or RFK Jr., any of these people that are involved in, even Tulsi. It's like the way they're doing it. It's like, it's not about policy or agreeing or disagreeing about perspectives or the way they're choosing to govern. It's not that. It's
I think they're angry because for a while, right, the mob rule was working, right? And everybody, was being, silenced from the bullying or the fear of being bullied. So,
and it lasted for so long.
It lasted for years. Right? You think about it.
It lasted until Elon bought Twitter. Really. Yeah. Realistically.
I think that's fair.
If he hadn't done that and they were all controlled by the left, do you think Facebook would have loosened up their grip?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, look, Meta, Alphabet, they're all they're all kind of rewriting, toning down their DEI policies, right?
I think that's also because Zuckerberg started doing jujitsu. I really do.
They start taking testosterone.
Yeah, shout out
for
to
a change.
John Machado.
Yeah,
Jiu-jitsu changed your mind, man. It'll change who you are. You'll realize like there's reality in this world.
He's looking a lot more manly.
He does. Looks a lot more manly.
Yeah.
He's got a thick neck now. I think that has a lot to do with it because you start looking at things from a more libertarian perspective, from a merit-based perspective.
Well, also, you're burning fuel. You're feeling better. You're focused on something other than your own inner angst, or how do you fit in with this? Look, everybody just should be able to live their life.
Absolutely,
but
that's what we all need to concentrate on.
Yeah.
Everybody just live as long as you're not hurting anybody else with the way you live your life.
Exactly.
Live your life. If you want to wear a dress, God bless you.
Yeah.